Hey everyone, so today I have another cross stitch video for you, and to whoever has newly subscribed to me, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed this cross stitch video as well. So today I have two physical things that I want to show you. One whip, and I ordered something that didn't come yet, so I'm going to show you that on my phone. And then I'm going to do the get to know your stitcher tag. I think that's what it's called. So I saw my aunt did it about a year ago or so, and I don't know who originally made it, but thank you for making that tag, and I'm going to do that at the end of this video. So the first thing I got was at Walmart. This was $4.97. I just got this past weekend, and it's this really cute kitty, two kitties in a basket. And I don't know if I'm going to put the words at the top, but I just really like the design of it. So that's that. And it comes with everything in it. So the thread and the piece of fabric. So I like that because I could take this with me, and just if I am going to my grandma's for the day or whatever, I can take it and have everything there for me. So I do like, sometimes I like little kits like this. I don't think I would like a huge kit because it has too much floss to deal with, but you never know. If the pattern's cute enough, I'd probably buy it. So there is that one. I got this a while ago in a garage sale haul, and I may or may not have shown this. I think I did, maybe. But I decided that I want to do this one too soon. This is, the name is right there, Universal Assortment Needlework Shop, and it's just really cute. I saw someone post this on the Facebook page, and it came out so cute, so I decided that I just want to do it too. It has a dog at the bottom and a cat in the window, I think, in one of these pictures. I thought there was a cat, but it's just super cute, and I like the whole look of it. So this was another one that came from Walmart because it has a $1 price tag. And it comes with nothing but the pattern and the floss guide. And I'm pretty sure I have all these floss things because, like I said, we get them at garage sales all the time. And my mom's been collecting this stuff for years. So I bet you she has almost all these colors. So, and I probably have a piece of fabric to go with it. So that's that one. I thought it was really cute, and another big project for me to start. I have a small update. I don't know how much I showed you of like how much was done in the last video, but here is the garden one I'm doing. Once I finish the sunflower, I'll be about halfway through because it says garden on it, and I have almost 3 letters done so far. I don't know why I started on the inside, but I did. And I had to cut the fabric myself, so it looks a little messed up. But I taped the edges to make sure it wouldn't fray or anything. And I think it's coming out really good, actually. I've been trying to work on it a little bit each night. And so far, so good. So I haven't really run into any problems or anything. So I'm happy for that because I hate when problems, like the bear one I started, I still haven't gone back to that after I figured out the whole floss situation, but one day I will. I'll finish it. I won't leave it hanging. I want to show you the one thing I bought. Let me get it real quick. I got the Wacky Witches in Stitches Halloween sampler, and let me see if the picture will come out. I bought the fabric for this too, and it didn't come yet, so hopefully it will come soon so I can start it because I'd like to get it done before Halloween, but I doubt that will happen because it's really big. But I love this circular frame. I saw this in a square frame as well, and I didn't like it as much, so I'm going to have to check out local garage sales and see if I can find it in find a circle frame because I really like the look of that. So maybe I could zoom in a little. I don't really like cartoony things either, like to stitch, but these are just so cute. Like, they're dressed up in the costumes, getting chased by ghosts. I love the middle part with the house and the graveyard and the girl and the pumpkin, and then at the bottom, this girl is baking. and it's just so cute. So, and I really like the border too. I think it's very pretty. So I don't know if there's beads or anything in this, but hopefully when everything comes, I'll be able to start it and maybe get a little bit of a dent into it. You know, I think even if I was doing it around Halloween time, it would still be kind of fun because, you know, you just get so festive. Halloween's like my favorite holiday, so hopefully I got the, it was called Crystal something fabric. It's the one that is suggested. I found it on a website, so hopefully it comes with the sparkly stuff in it, and I've never done that before, so it looks kind of cool actually. Okay, so I just wanted to let you guys know that if you watched my first video, I believe, I showed you the horse bookmark that I stitched for my mom, and I actually put that in the fair this year. I know I wanted to put the Forest Friends one in the fair, which I haven't worked on at all either. I didn't get to put that in the fair because it was honestly way too big of a project to try to rush to finish. So I put the bookmark in there instead, and hopefully it will win a ribbon. I don't know when it gets judged or anything, but the fair starts today, Friday, so the 31st. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm going to go there sometime this week, so I'm excited to see it, and I put it in cross stitch under a certain size because you could put it as a cross stitch or you could put it as a miscellaneous craft, but they had one that was for cross stitch that was small, like a pillow or something like that. So hopefully everything is safe and sound. I was a little nervous leaving it there because it took a long time, but you get this little card, and in order to get it back you have to match the card, and so I do like that, so that way no one can just walk off with it. I also entered a scrapbook picture frame with a bunch of stickers that said Halloween on it, and I might have a picture on my Instagram, maybe not, but I'll leave that down below if I put it on there. So I'm going to do the tag now. Okay, the first question is, where do you live? I live in New Jersey, northern New Jersey, right next to my aunt. We live only like a town or two over, so I love living next to my family. I love living in New Jersey. I like it because it has all the seasons, but not in like drastic. Like, it's been really hot this summer, but it's not overly hot. Yesterday and the day before and today were really hot, like in the 90s, but I still like that it snows. I like having all the seasons, and my favorites are probably fall and spring because they're like the medium of the temperatures. So yes, I like living here. It's the garden state. I love to garden. That will be an answer in one of these questions down below. But yeah, that's where I live. Sometimes I get a little sad because a lot of things happen in California, like special events and all the famous stuff in the movies, and so we can't really go there because it's too far away. So, but I mean, we do have New York, but I have only been to the city one time, and that was to go to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and it was so nice. We hardly got to stay that long because I went with my school, and I actually went on my birthday, and it was so nice. So if you haven't been there, I would suggest going there. Like, you wouldn't think you might like it because it's like art. If you don't like art, I don't really like art, but like, it was so nice. They had so many things, so many rooms. I would definitely go back there on like a bus trip or something. So, but that was the first time I had actually been like in the city. So it was really fun. I'd like to go back and just look around in all the city things they have there. They have a lot. Like, I always want to go to the Christmas tree thing, Rockefeller Center, but it gets so packed, and I don't really like big things like that. But it's not that far away, probably like an hour and a half, not even that bad. So we could do it. But 2, what do you do for a living? I work in a factory, and we make displays. Sometimes we just make boxes. So if you see in the store like a cardboard display with like chips in it or something, like, we do stuff like that. Sometimes we get the product and then we fill the display and then we send it out. So it depends on the person who wants to have it done, I guess. Like, whatever the company wants. We've done like Pirate Booty, do you know that? Like the puffed corn cereal, not cereal, like snack, puffed corn snack. We did that. The Pipcorn thing, which was on Shark Tank, everyone was excited because that our box was on there. So if you watch that episode, you'll see our box. And yeah, just stuff like that. So a bunch of stuff. Sometimes we just make the display. We don't fill it. Folding. Lately, I've been working on the machines, which sometimes that could be a little scary because they go really, really fast. So, but I'm glad that I can actually do it and keep up. And people ask, like, actually, I can do it. So I'm glad for that. Next, I don't know what I want to do like forever, but for right now, I do really like that job. It's very laid back and just a nice job. It's not bad at all. Three favorite hobbies other than cross stitch. Well, I like to do a little bit of everything, I suppose, but I guess if I had to pick, I would say gardening. Gardening is one of like my favorite things to do. This year I have a really big garden at my grandma's, and I actually filmed videos of us planting that and such, but I didn't upload it, so I may upload it eventually. But yeah, I love to like grow stuff and be able to make my own food and stuff like that. I'd love to learn how to can and dehydrate and stuff like that. So I like that. I love any kind of other craft. I'm not saying that I'm good at them, but I always like to try when new crafts come out. Just try it. I like stamping. I don't know, like I want to try to do some painting, like acrylic paint. I have so many for nail art and stuff that I just want to do something else with them. So I want to try to do some acrylic painting, and YouTube is a great place to find hobbies, crafts, whatever. So I just like to do a little bit of everything. And I guess the last one, which I thought about a little bit, would be makeup. I did like a blue eye look today. Like down here is light blue, and I actually got blue mascara. Now I don't know if I would wear this every day, but I figured for this video I'd put it on. But yeah, I just like everything to do with makeup. I like buying the different makeups, trying different things. I'm not very daring, like I said, but I do like to try it. I want to get into wearing some lipsticks, but where I work, I only go to work really, and then school sometimes when that starts up again, but I don't really want to wear like a full face of makeup to work and then just sweat it off. So yeah, but I do love looking at the new collections that come out, and nail polish, nail art can go in that category too, because for a while I did my nails every week all the time, but since I started working there, they kind of been chipped and whatever, but that's part of the design I did, which I think it's also on my Instagram, so I will link that down below if you want to look at some of my other hobbies. Question 4, kids. No, I do not have any children. 5, do you have any pets? Yes, I have a lot of pets, which I consider my children, right? I have a dog, an English Springer Spaniel. I have 4 cats outside because I live on a farm and they live in the garage. I have 2 hermit crabs. I have 2 goldfish at my grandpa's house because a guy left them there because he couldn't take care of them. So it's kind of like my grandpa and I shared fish tank thing. We used to have betta fish all the time though at home in all the different colors. We had like 7 at one time. My mom has a horse. I used to have a bunny. I used to have a lot actually. We used to have like 15 cats, but sadly they have passed away since. I had 3 cats inside, and even though they have passed, I still talk about them regularly and I miss them every single day. So they're still a really prevalent part of my life. I miss them and happy that I got to share the times with them. But yes, I had some inside, but they have passed. So eventually we'll bring one of them inside from outside. But the 2 outside that I want to bring inside are buddies, and my dad doesn't want any inside. So 2 is kind of pushing it. So I don't want to split them up. And then my mom's cat outside, he likes to be outside, like, he just loves it. And then the one, he kind of comes and goes from our house, so he's not here all the time, so we don't really know who to bring inside. But eventually, maybe they'll all be inside. I don't know. I just love having a cat on my lap, sleeping with me. My dog sleeps with me right now, so... But yes, I want to give him a buddy because for a while, since around Christmas, maybe right before Christmas, he's been alone in the house. So I'd like to give him a little buddy. He can't really play with the hermit crabs, but... How old are you? I think is the next question, and I'm 21 years old. My birthday is in November. Favorite movie? 7. It's hard to say. My favorite movies... I really like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, hands down. Harry Potter, I didn't see the last 2, the one that was split up into 2 movies, but I like that. Every time Made in Manhattan is on, I watch that, and I don't know why. I just really like that movie. The Parent Trap is another one. What's that one? Oh, Matilda. I just love that movie so much. And every time it's on, I watch it. I really like The Pursuit of Happiness. So, there's a bunch of movies. Although I don't see a lot of recent movies because we hardly go to the movie theaters and we hardly just sit down and watch a movie. I still really like the movies that I said. And I don't know. I guess I would like to watch a lot of newer movies, but I just don't have a lot of time right now. So, I recently, my friend gave me her Netflix subscription password thing, so maybe I can catch up on some there. So, next is favorite TV show. I have so many, honestly. I just love, that's what I kind of watch more of, is TV shows than movies. I got into The Following. I really love that show, and I'm really sad that they canceled it. I hope that Hulu or Netflix picks it up, because that is such a good show. And then Sons of Anarchy is another show. My aunt told me, she's like, you should watch it. You should watch it. And I was like, I don't know. I don't really like that. But that's a very, very good show. So I love that show too. The Ghost Whisperer was my favorite show. I used to watch it every single day after school. And I haven't seen every episode yet, but I want to because I really do like that show so much. And, Sleepy Hollow was a really good show as well, and I don't really like mystical stuff like that, but it really was a really good show. And in the beginning, like the first season of like all The Following and Sleepy Hollow, they're really good, and then they start to trail off, and then I think that's why they end up getting canceled, because they don't stick with like the original way they did it. So I really love the first 2 seasons of both those shows, and then after that it kind of, or maybe the first season, I don't know, but I still like those shows. I'll still support them. I hope that they bring The Following back because I really, really like that show. The next question is favorite music. I like just basic what's on the radio, like pop, and here we have Max 106.3 station. I don't know if that's everywhere or not, but that's what I listen to. It's like today's hits and then some older stuff. And I wish they would stop playing every song over and over again, because we listen to it at work and like every hour they play the exact same song. So I know they have to do that for some reason, but really there are so many other songs. So, but I do like that station. And my favorite band forever will probably be the Jonas Brothers. I saw them in concert twice. And Kevin Jonas lives not too far away from here, and I hope one day I'll run into him somewhere. I heard he goes to the movie theater a lot, so maybe one day I'll have to just go to the movie theater and see if I see him, but I probably would be too embarrassed to go up to him and say anything. Favorite book. My favorite book is Island of the Blue Dolphins, and that is a children's book, but any age can read that. I read it in 4th grade, and it was a really, really good book. And then I read it again in my children's literature class because we had to pick some books, and that was on the list, and I just loved that book so much. So if you have a local library or your kid has that book, read it. It's so good. It has so many meanings, and it is like relevant for anyone at any age. So I really liked that book. What's one word that describes you? I don't really know. I would say like just a little bit of everything. I love everything. I don't like hate to do anything really. I mean, craft-wise, but maybe crafty. I'm always looking for ways to save stuff and just be eco, so I could be eco, crafty, whatever. I'm funny, smart, whatever. So a little bit of everything, I guess. I don't really know one word that could describe me. I like weird stuff too. I like ghosts. I like everything. So that's what I mean. It's hard to kind of determine. Who inspired you to make YouTube videos? I started my channel in 2007, and at the time I was afraid to show my face. I have gotten over that, obviously, in the last couple of years. Ever since I made that channel, I've always wanted to make YouTube videos. If you go back to a lot of my first videos, they're dumb, they're kiddish, they're webkins videos, but I'm not ashamed of that because I've always wanted to do YouTube videos. Like, I would make my cousins, like, dress up as, like, a band, like the Jonas Brothers, and film a music video because I always wanted to put it on YouTube, and just, I don't know why. Like, I watch other people's videos, and I'm like, I can do that too. So I might not have the best equipment or cameras or whatever, but I'm going to do what I can do, and that's basically it. Sorry, there's traffic out there. That's really it. I just like a bunch of stuff that goes back to the last question, and I've always wanted to make YouTube videos, and then my aunt started to make them regularly, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. So if you go back to my older videos and you see them, give them a thumbs up and let me know, because, I mean, they're silly, but people liked them back then, and I still get comments on some of them today, and I'm not ashamed to have them up or anything. So I do have a music video, actually, of my cousins on there doing a Hannah Montana song. So, yes, that goes back to I've always wanted to do YouTube videos. I don't actually know when that came out, YouTube, but once I got a camera, I had a little tiny pink camera, and I have a video on YouTube that is called Disappearing Lip Gloss. I filmed that on there, and I don't remember what I filmed the music video on, but I was always into that. I mean, I'm an only child, so maybe that's why, because I kind of didn't have anyone to play with or do anything with. I don't have any neighbors or anything, so I was kind of just always like inside, and I always wanted to do something, and then when I found YouTube, I was like, this is cool. So yeah, hopefully my channel will just keep growing, and I'll have some new ideas or whatnot, but that's it. I mean, I think I really just always wanted to do it. Nobody really inspired me. And then when my aunt, she inspired me to keep going because she was doing videos and I wanted to do them too. So there you go. So that's it for this video. I hope it wasn't too long for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you guys so much for watching and supporting, and I will talk to you later. Bye.